Okay. Class, I'm going to read your name. And if I do not read your name, you have to tell me. Then I can also add your name on the list. Okay, so the names I have. Number 3, T. Number 7, Okpong. Number 9, Cartoon 1. Number 10, Om. Number 11, Baimon. Number 17, Namping. Number 18, Ko Mai. Noi. Number 20, Manao. Number 21, Bai Friend. No, wait a second. 21 is not here. And 22, Kao Ho. Okay, that's all the students I have now. Okay, class, so I think we can start the class. Good afternoon. I hope you are well today. Good afternoon to all the students. Okay, let's start the class. Okay, so today we are still doing chemical changes. We are still doing the same section. And we will just look at a few more examples and then we can start to do the bookwork and the summary. Okay, so today mainly we're going to do a little bit of a review and then we're going to do the bookwork. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that you can remember the 7 rules or the 7 questions that we have to ask to see, is there a chemical change, yes or no? There are only 7 questions. And I want to practice the questions of the class. Yes, Koranut. It's number 21. That's by Frank. Yeah. Okay. I want to practice the questions of the class. So what I'm going to do is, so I will say your name. Then I'm going to describe one of the pictures. And you have to ask the question. So if I say, for instance, if I say, I see a sword, then you have to say, is there a powder forming or precipitate? Okay, so I will say the picture and you have to ask the question. And there are 7 questions. Okay, so let's start with some student. Let's start with T. Number 3, T.
Yes.
I see a, okay. Yeah, number 3, T. I see a light bulb. And what is the question?
6.
So 6, can you please read 6? Does the material produce
light?
That's it, yeah. So sometimes you can see there are some light. And if there are light, it's chemical change. Okay, let's do another student. Let's see. Number 18, Ko Mai. Number 18, Ko Mai. Okay, I see bubbles. Bloop, 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 bloop. Blue bubbles. What is the question? Is number 18 here? Ko Mai.
Formation of a gas.
That's it. Formation of a gas. Very good. So is there formation of a gas? Okay, let's ask cartoon 1, number 9. I see someone is baking bread. What is the question? I see someone bake bread or make bread. What is the question? Taking the dough and making a bread. Question?
Yes.
Can you ask the question? So let's see, which number is the bread?
Number 7.
You can Yes, 7. So please read the question. Is there so please read the question. Is there a volume
Is there a volume
change? Is there a volume change? Okay. So volume change, it just means something get bigger, 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 bigger. And if there's a chemical reaction, yes, something get bigger. Sometimes it gets smaller, smaller, smaller. Can also be chemical reaction. Okay, let's see another student. Let's ask Ohm, number 10. I see a girl with a flower. What is the question? Number 10, Ohm.
Yes, teacher.
The girl has a flower. What is the question? Okay, I think your microphone is too soft because teacher cannot hear. I really cannot hear. Yeah, your microphone is not very good. Okay, I'm just gonna write a note here. Like. Okay, let's ask another student because I'm sure Ohm can answer the question, but the microphone is not good, so teacher cannot hear. I'm sorry. Number 7, Pok Pong. The girl smell a flower. What is the question? Yeah. Question is what?
4.
4. Very good. Can you read the question? Change.
选 in
Smell.
smell or
Taste.
teacher
Taste.
taste.
Yeah, that's it. So smell or taste.
Taste.
Yeah. Okay, so if there's a chemical change, the smell can be different or taste. Okay, let's ask another student. Let's ask Noi, number 19. Noi, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, I see a sword. I see a sword. What is the question? "19, Noi."
Yeah. 5.
Okay, I see it's not 5. I see a
4.
sword.
4.
Is that 4? 4 is a girl with a
4.
flower. It's not 4.
2.
2. Yeah. Can you please read the question? Is there
Is there a powder
forming?
forming?
Good. Or precipitates. So on the sword, you see the pieces of orange, which is like a powder, almost like sand, but even more smaller than sand. It's powder. It's on the sword. I can see it. It's like orange color. And that means it's rusting, like the sword is getting old. When the metal get old, it will have the powder. And that is chemical reaction. Okay. Let's ask another student. Let's see. 4. Are you here? 4. 24 or 4. I see you. Can you please answer? Okay, let's ask another one. Let's ask, where's Kanyapat? That's Kunyapat, I guess. No, Kanyapat is Kunyapat, yeah. Okay, number 18, are you here? Number 18? Call
Yes.
Mai. Okay, so I see a chameleon. It's a reptile. It's almost like a crocodile or lizard. I see a chameleon. What is the question? It's almost like a lizard animal. And it is blue. And what is the question?
Is there a color change?
Very good. Good job. Yes. Is there color change? Okay. We're almost finished. Let's ask Atom or number 25. Are you here? Number 25. Okay, I guess not. Let's ask number 20. Manao, number 20. Okay, let's ask Koranut. Where is this Koranut? It's number 21, by friend. Are you here? 21, by friend. Hello? "21 by friend." Okay, maybe she doesn't have a mic. Okay, I can ask number 20 is okay. Number 20, Manao, are you here? Number 20, Lindyarat. Okay, let's ask number 3, T. Are you here?
Yes.
Okay. I see a thermometer, a yellow and a red thermometer. What is the
5.
question?
5.
5 is right. And can you read the question?
Is
there
a
temperature
temperature
change?
change?
That's it. Thank you very much. Okay, class, and that's all 7 questions. So we have color change. If it's from blue, change to red, change to yellow. We know it's a chemical reaction. Is there powder? Like here, I see the orange or the brown powder on the sword. That's a chemical reaction. Is there gas? Like the blue bubbles? Chemical reaction. Does the smell or the taste change? Like here, the girl is smelling a flower. Is there temperature change? So if the temperature is getting hotter, or even if it gets colder, it means there's a chemical change. Does it make light? So sometimes if I burn something, I will see the light. That is a chemical reaction. And then last one, does the volume change? So something that's big can get smaller. Something that's small can get bigger. And that is also a chemical change. Okay. And class, so last time I asked you to write these things in your book. It's very important that you do it. And if you look at the numbers are like the questions. Okay, so number 1, it says 1, color change, which is like this question number 1, is there a color change? And like 7, volume change, is like this question 7, which says, is there a volume change? Okay, so every number, it has the question. And if you ask the question, you know, is it a chemical reaction, yes or no? Okay, so teacher will show you more examples of chemical reactions. This is the other piece of the book. Okay, and so by the way, this page is very, very, very important for this chapter. This page is very important. Okay, so let's look at some examples. This is actually one we've done last time as well. Okay, so let's look at the examples and we're going to answer yes or no. Chemical change, yes or no. Okay, so let's see. The color, yes, it does change because here it's sort of more gray and here it's more white. So the color is different. Precipitate, no. Gas, no. The taste, yes, it changed. You know, when you eat the rice that's not cooked, it's very hard. The taste is not good. And after you cook the rice, you can eat it. The taste is good. So that there's a change in the taste. Okay. Temperature, I think, not really, but I'm not sure. So I don't know. No, the rice doesn't make light. It doesn't. Volume change, yes, because the small rice grain, if you cook it, it will be bigger. You know, the rice will swell out when you cook it. Okay, class, is there chemical change? Yes or no?
Yes.
Good, yes, because there's 1, 2, 3 questions are right, so it's yes. Okay, next one. So there's some paper and I'm cutting the paper. We call it shredding the paper. Okay, the color is the same, it doesn't change. There's no powder, there's no gas. The taste, it doesn't change. Temperature, no, it doesn't change. Light, I don't see any light. There's no light. Volume, actually it's the same. So class, is there chemical change, yes or no?
No.
Very good. There isn't, because wrong. No answer is right. Okay, next one. I see a peach. Maybe it's a peach or apricot fruit, and the fruit is rotting. So maybe if I leave it outside for a long time, the bacteria and the bugs are going to eat the fruit. And now, it smells so bad. Ugh. So let's see. Color change, yes, because it was yellow. Now it's like green. Ugh. Powder, no, it is not really a powder. Gas, yeah, I think maybe it is a gas. Taste, it tastes very bad. So yes, the taste is different. Temperature, I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't know. Light, no light. Volume change, actually, I'm not sure. Maybe it gets a little bit smaller, actually. The class, so chemical change, yes or no?
Yes.
Very good. Yes, they are. Because 1, 2, 3 questions are right. So yes. Okay, next one. So I have sand and I have pebbles and now I'm mixing it. I'm mixing the pebbles and the sand. And everything is mixed now. Okay, so let's see. The color, no, it doesn't change. The sand is still brown. The pebbles are still gray. It does not change. Precipitate or powder, no. Gas, no. Taste, it still tastes like soil. Ugh. Temperature, no. Light, no, there's no light. And the volume, it's the same. So class, is there a chemical change?
No.
Very good. No. Okay, I have a lemon. I'm cutting the lemon. So let's see. The color is the same. There isn't powder. There is no gas. The taste is still the same. It did not change. The temperature is the same. I don't see light. The volume is the same. So is there chemical change? Yes or no?
No.
Very good. Yes, there isn't, because all the questions are wrong, so answer is no. Okay, next one. This is the Statue of Liberty. It's in America. And it's made out of copper. It also has other things. Actually, sorry, it's bronze. But inside the bronze, there is copper. And when the copper is old, it will make this green powder here. Okay. So the color, yes, it does change. And powder, yes, there's the green powder, yes. Gas, actually, I don't know. Sorry, teacher, don't know. The taste, I think, is different. Temperature, no. Light, no. Volume, I think, yes. The chemical change, yes or no?
Yes.
Very good, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 checks, so definitely yes. Okay, and that's it. Okay, class, so that's it. So if even if we get one answer is yes, it's chemical change. But if there's no answers are right, it's not chemical change. Okay, so and the 7 questions is very, very important. This is why this page for you in your book, let me just go back to this page. Click, 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 click. Okay, this page in your book, let me just check the number again. This is a very important page for this chapter because it will show you the 7 rules. And if you know the 7 rules, then you know is the chemical change, yes or no. And this page would be page 167 in your book, 167. Okay, I see there's another student here. And the student number is, I think this is maybe number 15, idea 2. Or, no, wait. Is this gun? Number 4?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, gun number 4. Okay, gun is here. Very good. Okay, class, and now we can do some book work. So I showed you the examples, and now you know when we have chemical change, and you know the 7 rules. Now we can do some book work. Okay, please open your book, page 169. So I will wait for you. Please open your book, 169. Okay. The class, I hope your books are open. Okay, the first question, it says, what is a chemical change? Now, I want you to look at page 168 on the left side. Who can tell me what is chemical change? 168 on the left side. What is chemical change? Okay, I will read it slowly. Page 168, it says, chemical change is 1, a new substance is formed. 2, there are changes in the properties of the substance. 3, there's change in the structure. 4, this is an irreversible change, so you cannot take it back. And 5, an example would be to burn something, to cook something, or to ripen fruits. Okay, so that is chemical change. Okay, it's a change where something new is formed, a new substance. It has different properties. And also it is irreversible. Irreversible means you can't take it back. Like, you know, after you cook the egg, you can't get a chicken anymore. It's never going to make a chicken now because the egg is cooked. So it's irreversible. It means you cannot take it back. You cannot change it. Okay, I'll give you a second to write, class. Please write. 169. Okay, the next question is, how is it important for us in our lives? Now, if you look at page 167, you see a lot of things which you will see every day. Because every day your mother has to cook food. Sometimes you make a fire. Many days you have to eat some fruit. Bubbles sometimes form, and rust. It's when the metal gets old. Okay, so that is examples we can see on page 167 about examples of chemical changes. Okay, so let's see. Cooking, make medicine, and make other materials. You can also add ripening of fruit. Because you don't want to eat green bananas. You don't want to eat green mangoes. Ugh, it's very bad. You want to eat the ripe fruit. Okay, class, are you finished?
No.
Okay. Okay, class, are you okay now?
Good.
Good. Okay. Okay. Other students, if teacher go too fast, you have to say, teacher, we are not finished. Don't be shy. Okay, so now on the left side, you can copy because it's very hard to know, to think of examples. So that's why you can just copy the left side. So I will wait for you and then I will show you some pictures. The first you can just copy it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show you these things because maybe some of them, maybe you don't know what's a joss stick. So actually, normally I call this incense. I don't really like this word joss stick. Normally I say incense. But I'm sure you know what this is. It's not a candle. It's a stick that can make the smoke, and the smoke has a nice smell. And I think you use it a lot when you pray or when you do some Buddhist activities. I think you use it a lot in Thailand. So I think you know it. And I would call it incense. Is what I would call it. Okay, so first one is not a candle. It's incense. Okay, grilling chicken, that's easy. When you put the chicken on the fire, we say grill. It's a way to cook the chicken. Ripe tomato, that's easy. You know the ripe one is the red one, and the others are green. So when the tomato is red, it is ripe. Okay, squeezing lime on fish, that's also pretty easy. Here we've got some lime, and there's the fish, and squeeze it on the fish. Will make the fish very yummy. The last one, leaving a peeled apple on the table. This is a peeled apple. It means that the outside, you take it off with a knife. The outside of the apple is called a peel. Okay, class, and now we're going to look at what we can observe. And again, you have to look at page 167, because page 167 talks about all the changes that we can see. Okay, so lightening the stick. Class, what kind of changes do you see? So look at page 167 and tell me. Is it bubbles? Is it a change of volume? Is it a powder? What's happening when you light the stick? And class, I really want you to answer this. Even if I have to wait for a long time, I want you to answer. So just look at page 167 and tell me, what happens when you light the stick? Rusting, different smell, different temperature, gas bubbles, light. What happens? Okay, let's ask some students. Number 3, where's my list now? Number 3T, do you want to guess? Do you remember the 7 rules? The 7 things. It's on page 167. What happens when you light the stick? Okay, let's go back to the 7 rules. Here they are. There could be color change maybe a powder, maybe a gas, maybe the smell is different, maybe the temperature is different, maybe there is light, or maybe there's a volume change. You have to tell me which one. If you look in your book at page 167, you will see all the things. Okay. Okay, who can tell me? Lighting the stick, what happens? Is there a color change? Is there light? Who wants to guess? Let's ask that other student. Let's ask number 4, gun. Do you want to guess? Student number 4, gun. What happens when you light the stick? Okay, I don't see gas bubbles. I don't think there are gas bubbles. Definitely not. There's no powder. Okay, maybe there is actually. So I think there is powder. Light. Yes, there is a little bit of light, you know. If it's dark, you can see it's glowing. So I think there is light. Smell. Yes, there's a lot of smell. This is the smelly stick. It smells nice. So we see light and we see smoke, but I think the smell is also different. Okay, what happens if we grill the chicken? What is the change in the chicken? You have uncooked chicken, you put it on the fire, and now you have cooked chicken. How is it different? Is the color the same? Okay, maybe I'll ask cartoon 1. You want to try? If you put the chicken on the fire, how does it change?
Smell and
Smell and taste. Good job. Yes. And also the color, because you know, if you don't cook the chicken, it's the white color. After you cook it on the fire, it's the brown color. The color is different. Okay, ripe tomato. That's so easy. Let's ask number 17. That's numping. How does the tomato change? 17 numping.
What? Again, please.
Okay. So how does the tomato change? So we have the green tomato, and then if you wait, it will change and you can eat the tomato. So how does it change?
Eat a red tomato.
How does the ripe tomato, is it different from the green tomato, or are they the same? Do they look the same?
It's
The green and the red tomato.
and red.
Yeah, so it's the color is different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about the taste? Is it the same? Does the green tomato taste like the red tomato?
No.
Very good. Yeah. Yeah, because the green tomato is sour. Ugh. The red tomato is sweet. Yummy. Okay, so the taste is different, and also the color is different. Okay, so there are two things that changed with the tomato, so we know it's a chemical change. Okay, next one. Squeezing of lime on fish. No, actually, I don't think that's a chemical change. Because, you know, the lime still tastes the same and the fish is still the same. I don't really think that's a chemical change. They say it's a change in smell. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't think it's different because the lime is still the same and the fish is still the same. So number 4, I don't agree. Because you didn't, if you cook the fish, yes. But if you just put the lime on the fish, it's not a chemical change. Anyway, last one, leaving the apple on the table. Now this is a good example. So do you see the color of the apple? It's like a light brown, almost like a white color. And if you leave it on the table, will it change? What do you think?
Same color.
Okay, you think same color. I think the apple is going to be more brown. So try this. So go home, peel the apple, take off the peel, put it on the table for 1 day. And you're going to see there's a change in the color of the apple. I think it's going to be more brown. Yeah, that is actually a chemical change. Yeah, because the air will change the apple from light, like white, to brown. Yeah, that is definitely a chemical change. Okay, then let's look at the pictures here at the bottom. So, class, can you tell me the first one, is it a chemical change, yes or no?
No.
Yeah.
I hear no and yes, but actually answer is yes. And why? Because there's powder. There's the orange or the brown powder, and that is rust. That is a chemical change. So when the metal make the powder, it's a chemical change. Okay, now we are cutting some paper or maybe metal. I can't see what they're cutting. Is it a chemical change?
No.
Very good. Very good. It's not.
Oh.
Yeah, you can cut anything you want to cut. It's not going to change the structure. It's not going to change the material. It will not be a chemical change. Even if you cut it, chop it, slice it, it's not going to change. Okay, Last one, when you cook an egg. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. Yeah. Because the taste is different, the color is different, even the volume could be different. So yes, it did change. Okay, class, are you finished with this page?
Yes.
Teacher, finish.
Finished, okay. Okay, this one we can do later. Let's do this one last. So let's just skip, because I want to do that at the end of the class. That is class number, let's just see what this is. Page 170 we can skip. Okay, now page 171. Okay, so for every one you have to give a reason why you say yes or no. Okay, so first one, we are cooking some basil and mince, I think. Do you think it's a chemical change, class? Is it a chemical change, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Whenever you're cooking anything, it's a chemical change. If you boil it, if you grill it, if you bake it, if you, I don't know, fry it, any kind of cooking that you do in the kitchen is a chemical change. Because the food taste and smell is different. So yes, it's a chemical change. And here's the reason: there's a change in color and a change in smell, also taste and change in taste. Okay, number 2, chemical change, yes or no?
Yes. No.
I hear no, Anna, you yes. So actually the right answer is yes, because there is light. And don't forget, page 167 has a fire, and then it says there, giving out light or sound. When something makes light, it is a chemical change. And actually there's sound also, you know, because it's quite noisy. Actually there's sound and light. Okay, what about number 3? Chemical change, yes or no?
No.
No.
Very good, very good, yes. You can cut anything you want. It's not going to do chemical change. You can cut, you can slice, you can chop. It's not going to change it. You can use scissors or you can use a knife. It will not be a chemical change. Okay, I will wait for you to finish. Okay, class finished?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so now you just have to say, is the sentence right or is the sentence wrong? And then if the sentence is wrong, you have to fix the sentence. So the first sentence, it says, some chemical changes do not make a new substance. Is that right or is that wrong? So if you look at page 168, at the bottom, number 1, it will tell you the answer.
Wrong.
Very good. Good job. Yes, it is wrong. It says, yeah, if there's no new substance, actually it's a physical change. So chemical change, there is always a new substance, because 168, page 168, it says a new substance is formed. Okay, next one. If we fry a chicken, there is a chemical change because there's a change in the color and a change in the smell. Is this right, class? So if you fry a chicken, there's a chemical change because there's a change in color and a change in smell. Is this true?
Yes.
Very good. Yeah, it's true. Okay, and the third one. A chemical change is a change in which one or more substances form a new substance. Is this right or wrong? True or false?
True.
Very good. That's it. Yeah. So chemical change, there's always a new substance. And normally it will taste different, it will smell different, it has a different color, and it has different properties. Okay. Class, I hope you finished with this page. I think we have one more page. One more. Okay, so let's see. So it says here that forest fires can be caused in many ways, like when people don't put out their campfire properly. It can be caused by lightning. It can be caused by an volcano eruption, and also when there's friction between trees. So there's many ways that there can be a forest fire. We have to avoid forest fires by making fire protection blocks. Okay, that just means that there's a piece of land where there are no trees, so it cannot burn. We have to be careful when we make a fire in the forest, and we have to avoid some activities that could cause a fire. For instance, if you're smoking and you throw out the cigarette out of the window, it's bad. You can make a fire in the forest. And also, if you have the campfire, be careful and don't cause a forest fire. Okay, is a forest fire a chemical change? Class, what do you think? So is a fire a chemical change? Yes or no? Please look at page 167. You'll see the little picture of a Is a fire a chemical change? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. And we can see on page 167, there's a picture of a fire, and it also says giving out light and sound. It's a picture of a campfire. So definitely, it is a chemical change because the wood changes. The wood was brown, and now the wood is black. And there's also heat, there's also light and sound. Okay, so forest fire, it is a chemical change. It makes light and sound. There's also new substances that are formed which cannot be reversed back to the original form, which is ash. I'll give you a second to copy. Okay, the last question. Does a forest fire have effects on humans? If you go into the forest fire, how are you going to feel? Will you be happy? that the forest fire makes smoke. How does it feel when you inhale smoke? Do you like it?
No.
That's right, yeah. So the forest fire, it's actually not good for us, because it makes smoke. That is harmful or bad for your lungs. Okay, so forest fire is not healthy. Okay, class, this is the last question. Please copy this answer. Then we are finished. Okay, class, are you finished?
No. Okay, class, are you okay? I hope so. Okay. Okay, class, that's all we're going to do today. And tomorrow we will do this one, the summary on page 170. So we'll do that tomorrow. So class, you do not have homework. So you can just do some English or some math homework. But today I don't give you any science homework. Maybe I will give you homework tomorrow. Okay, class, have a nice afternoon and see you tomorrow.